What's up, guys? My name is Trevor, man, and if you just joined in with me, here's another edition of Here to Inspire. Here to Inspire, man. On these kind of videos, I share with you guys my heart and my life stories and my life experiences, what I've been through and seen growing up. So, if you don't know who I am, man, my name is Trevor Young, also known as Inspire. I go by the stage name Inspire. And all I want to do is just inspire you guys, inspire you guys. So, here's another video of Here to Inspire. Today I want to talk to you guys about being a father to the fatherless. So before I start, man, I just want to share something with you guys, man. Don't get it twisted. This ain't no throwing shades at my dad. I just want to share with you guys an experience of a little boy who grew up without a father. Being fatherless. Growing up with your solo mother in West Auckland, in Henderson, and the west side of Auckland City, and seeing your dad on the weekends, man, it was hard to take in as a little boy growing up. Understanding all the situations and the circumstances that I had to go through growing up. So seeing your dad on the weekends, man, it was crazy and it was hard. It was a tough time. So, growing up, man, I was taught the ropes of life by a woman. I didn't have my dad around to show me how to be a man. I had to be a man. I had to be taught by a man. I had to be taught how to be a man by a woman. And I just want to share something with you guys, man, is that a woman can only teach you so far how to be a man, but it takes a man to teach a little boy how to be a man, if I can put it like that. And yeah, so I just want to share with you guys just a little life experiences, what I've been through and what I've seen growing up. Back in 2010, I was prophesied by Pastor Luca, my pastor at Manukau Hope Centre, and he prophesied on me that I will be a father to the fatherless out there. I'll be a father to the fatherless out there. And he was saying that that God will use my testimony or my life experiences growing up without a father, to help and inspire, young men, who's been in the same situations that I have and that I've been through, and that I'm able to go through the journey because I can back it up because I've been through it. So he prophesied that on me. I think I was like 17 or 18. Back in 2010, and I just remember it just like yesterday. Remember it so vividly. Being a father to the fatherless out there. So that was my experiences of, God turning my life around, turning my circumstances around, and changing it for the better. I want to share with you guys something. Growing up, like I said, man, a little boy growing up fatherless. My parents split when I was 6 years old. Living with my solo mother. It was hard to take in. There's things that, I wish I had that I never had. Excuse me. I see a father and a son relationship out there, and I'm like, man, I wish I had that. I wish I had that growing up. I grew up in a broken home, a dysfunctional home. The brokenness, the heartbreaks that come with it, the journey that I've been on. The journey and the life experiences that I've seen growing up. And I do thank God that He took me on that journey, because it's able to make me stronger. What don't break you will make you stronger. I grew up living in despair, neglection, rejection. Closed it all in, bottled it all in, heartless, grew up hurt, emotionless. I grew up with all the emotions, of feelings of what it's like to grow up without a father being around you. All I wanted was a father and son relationship. My dad and I, no disrespect, man, but him and I, we do have our ups and downs. We do go through a father and son kind of love-hate relationship, if I can put it like that. I wish that he was always around. I wish that, we had a real close connection. I wish that, I could just sit there and just be in His presence. But as I grow older now, I'm starting to experience is that we don't have that connection anymore. And so that's what made me go elsewhere. That's what made me turn to the streets when I was younger. That's what made me look for other male figures in my life, to I guess to fulfill that emptiness that I was going through growing up. I wish I was able to build a connection with my father. I had no male figure to show me the ropes of life. I had no male figure to teach me the ropes of life. I had to be taught by a woman how to be a man. I love my mom, I love my dad to bits. Many times I went to sleep crying, man. Many times, seeing dad on Fridays, coming back on Sundays, there's been many times where I just cried. I cried, man. Saying goodbye to my dad, it was heartbreaking growing up. It was heartbreaking, man. It was hard, very hard. Many times I would be facing my demons, suicide. I had suicide thoughts growing up. Just why me, and things like that. But I do thank God that He's taken me on this journey where I'm able to come out on the other side, experience everything that I've been through, and so from a first person perspective, getting pushed back to a third person perspective, and was able to understand my circumstances and my situations in life. I see other kids out there, that have great connections with their fathers. I wish I had that growing up. I'm like, I want that. Why is it not me? This generation of young men out there, that's why there's so many street kids out there. That's why there's so many young men who are turning to gangs and things like that, because there is no father figure in their life. This generation, there's a lot of fatherless boys out there, fatherless kids out there, man. That, when the male figures, when the fathers, when they find out their woman is pregnant, they're out, up and gone. I just see that as a coward move. You impregnate your woman and then you end up leaving. You don't care about your young one. You don't care about your seed. How they will feel growing up with no father. This generation needs more role models. This generation needs fathers out there, man. I remember growing up, I ran the streets with the boys growing up. I was a former Crip, I always felt that a lot of people in my family-wise and friends, I was disowned growing up. So I went to the streets to fulfill that emptiness, to fulfill those cries and those tears growing up, man. I always thought to myself, why didn't my dad want me? Why didn't my family want me? Why did my dad reject me in front of my family? So it's been a hard journey growing up, man. And I do believe once I become a father, I will become a great father. No disrespect, but I will become a better dad than what my dad was to me. It's because I know what it's like to grow up with no father, to be fatherless. I know what it's like, and I know the pain that comes with it. So, man, I'm gonna be the best daddy. I got prophesied over that too, that I'll be the best daddy at the same time, as well as a father to the fatherless. A lot of young dudes, man, they do look up to me, man. It's because they say how I hold myself and things like that. But I'm just here to make an impact, make an influence, and inspire people out there, man. So in closing, man, I just want to share a little piece of my heart, man, with you guys. Is that, growing up, even if you had no father, it's not the end of the world, man. You become a better father. You become a man, a role model for your kid, man. That your kid will look up to you and be like, man, if my dad can change the world, I can too. We need world changers. We need people that will stomp yards, man. And that, we need future leaders. So, yeah, that's a little thing placed on my heart, man. Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Trevor the Young. Inspire. It inspires me to inspire you. Be inspired, man. I'm inspiring lives one step at a time. I'm going to inspire one person that will inspire others. Inspire to inspire, inspire to dream. Peace, love, and respect. You have been officially been inspired, man. It's your boy Trevor, the youngin'. Inspire, baby. Father to the fatherless. Here to inspire. Peace.